They call it, we call it Cooper. They say Cooper. And Miss Eula May Cooper, she was one of the nicest, I'm going to say white and black. She was one of the nicest person you ever want to meet. So friendly. She treated everybody nice. So she would work in the field with people of color. She didn't care. But the other lady was Bertha Harris. She couldn't stand to let someone, if you come to her house, don't knock on the front, door, go back and knock on the door. That's how prejudiced she was. She was one of the most prejudiced women I ever met, white woman I ever met. And Miss Eula May was one of the nicest. But Marvin Manny and Edith living on the nice lady house front. So she was, they had the tobacco there, we had transplant tobacco. And one day she was sitting there on the low with no panties over the leg open. And he looked and turned his head. She said, oh, what's that? He said, yeah. So he started going with her. And she enjoyed sex with him a lot better than she did her husband. That's what it was. That's what the problem was. As long as she didn't say anything, but she told a prejudiced lady, Miss Bertha, oh, I love having it going with him. You mean you having sex with a nigger? How low can you get? So now she told her husband, and her husband told Marvin Cooper.
Please stop yelling.
And this, the Bynums is a wife are very close. You know the Bynums, the whites, right? Yeah, well, Blee's wife said he was working in the field, plowing the mule, and a group of white folks came by in a car with shotguns. Said, hey, boy, you know where Matty is? He said, no, I don't. Don't you lie to me, I said, you know where Matty is? He said, I swear I don't know. So he gets the mule out and went and told his father, Mr. Melvin White. So they said, no, we got to get him out of the area because they'll get him. They'll kill him. So they said, no, we can't put him in the train because they'll be at the train station. Neither the bus station because they'll be at the bus station to get him. So they called Manny's brother, Robert, in Chicago and tell him to go to the funeral home. And tell the funeral home that we was
Johnny Denver.
Johnny Denver was at King Street, South Carolina. But see what happened if someone living here now, local undertakers in here, but then they would ship it to them and take off down south, and they would do the rest of the proceedings. So they said, call them up, and they called and told Robert and the funeral parlor there. And we're going to send a live body in a casket. We can get some air and breathe in that. So when he comes, we can't put him on the train bus. When he comes, then tell Robert come and get his brother. So they sent him to Chicago in a casket. And when he got there, then Robert Kennedy got his brother. That's why he got to Chicago. Because if they had caught him, they would have killed him and nothing done about it.
Wow. Yeah. So that's how Uncle Manny and Uncle Robert ended up in Chicago because of what happened with the lady that was in South Carolina. Mom said to add to that was the Ku Klux Klan came to the house and said, where's Uncle Manny? Where's Manny, your brother? She said, I don't know. We looking for Manny. But the Johnny Denver's funeral home, from what Mom tells me, put him in the coffin and shipped him out to Chicago.
That's right. That's right. Now, like I say, we live very close to this prejudiced white folks. And they had a corner store called the Harris store. And the nearest dry cleaners was 18 miles away. You know, your clothes, you can wash them, whatever clothes and wash, you could take it to cleaners. And Mr. Heron saw this lady working at the cleaners, and he started cheating on his wife with her. Now, they got so tight that she wanted to write him letters. So therefore, he said, no. Mr. Heron talked to my father. His name was Hercules Sr. I got this girlfriend in Griswold. She's going to write me a letter, but I can't do that because my wife open my letters and read them. understand your wife to open your mail. So what I want you to do, have her put your name on the address and put your box number there. When you recognize the handwriting, give me the letter. So they started doing that for quite a while. So I would see sometimes the mail come, you give to Daddy, and he would take it to Mr. Harris. And after a while, they got so careless. He would tell us, give this to Mr. Harris. So we see it, it's on there. So one day, one of our friends, Ruth, called Roosevelt White, we were playing around the house. Now, my father and my two older brothers, they were working down the road a piece, near June Branch. In other words, June Branch separated Williamsburg County from Georgetown County. Now, their mail came through Andrews, Georgetown side. Our mail came through Lane's, Williamsburg side. So they were working pretty close to the dividing line between the two counties. But when it rained so much one day, a lot of stuff ran in our well. You couldn't drink the water. No, I'm mixing up here. No, that's another case. The water down there where this lady lived at had wiggle tail and tadpoles in it. Frogs and mosquitoes were breeding in her well, and they're still drinking the water. So therefore, when time comes to get water when they're working down there, they would come to the house and get water and take it back. So anyway, this particular day, Roosevelt and I were playing around the house. We were like 10 years old. And we saw the mailman coming. We ran down to the mailman and got the mail. I said, oh, here's a letter for Daddy's, for Mr. Harry. They got Daddy's name on. I'll take it to the store and give it to him. So I went in the store thinking Mr. Harry was there. But it was not him. It was his wife.
And who was it from?
Huh?
Who was it from?
From his girlfriend. So I said, at 10 years old, someone told me, go leave the store. But you know, at that age, you don't think straight. So I said, Miss Harris, this is a letter from Mr. Harris. He said, no, Joe Lewis, this is for your father. I said, it's for him. He said, no, see this Hercules bar scene. I know, it's for him. They get a lot like that. She said, Joe Lewis, I'm going to open this letter. But if your father said anything, I'm going to tell him you insisted it was belonged to my husband. So she opened, his name was D here. My dearest darling D. She started crying. So Roosevelt, he left behind Riker. He went down the road and left me. Left me standing there. So now I'm going home. I was going home. My mother was washing clothes at that time. We didn't have electricity to wash machine. You boil your clothes in the water pot, and then you squeeze it out, and then you wring it out and put it on the rinse and put it on the line. So I headed home. My mother saw me coming. She said, "What you doing? You got somebody sad there?" I said, "Nothing. You must be doing something." So she went on washing clothes. After a while, we saw Miss Heron coming across the field, crying, waving a letter. So my mother stopped and said, "What's wrong with brother?" She said, "Sarah, that no good husband is too tired of me. He's going with this girl, he's really with the cleaner, and she is writing them letter with your husband's name on it. And when he see the name and recognize, he'd give it to them." So, and Sarah.
That was a very good story, though.
Yeah.
I just wanted everybody to hear and share that part.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Oh. So she Nettie. So when that happened, she's crying, and she said, "Sarah, it would hurt me so bad." He said they get a whole lot like that. So I said, "Oh my goodness, oh, the cook's time gonna kill me." So I went in the house and crawled under the bed. I was afraid of the cookhouse plan, like you said with Manny. And my mother came in there. "Where you are? I know something's wrong. I saw the look on your face." So then when my brother came back to get some water, because I couldn't drink the water down there, she wrote a note and told him to give this to your father. So he went the back way and got Mr. Harris. He said, "Don't worry about it. No, I'll work something out. So the Harry got himself some of that white liquor, corn liquor, and he got a half high. He came back to the house and she, time he got the car, she started cussing him up. Got the axe and slung it at him. And they started just throwing the axe back and forth. She said, he said to her, she said, you was no good two-timing SOB. Oh, shut up, you DD nigger. You call me a nigger. You call me a nigger. Anyways, call me a SOB if you want to, but please don't ever call me a nigger. That's the worst thing you can do. So they carry on so bad, I said, oh my goodness. I know the Ku Klux Klan will get me. But it never happened. But when I go back down to visit, he would always say, that's that boy, that's my cat on the bag. That's how bad it was.